everybody, my name is Vanna Easter. Welcome to Dog Training Nation, and I wanted to teach you how to teach your dog to walk on a loose leash. First off, of course, you're going to need super yummy treats. This is some string cheese. You're going to need your dog, and you're going to need your leash. So I'm going to take a step back so you can kind of see what's going on and explain how to teach this behavior. Do know that dogs only pull on leash because they haven't been taught anything else. So it's up to us to teach our dogs what polite manners look like. Start slow. I cannot say this enough. Don't expect to put on the leash and just go walking and your dog's going to get it. So let's teach them that staying with you is more rewarding than moving forward, hence the really good treats. All right, so I do want to talk about how to hold your leash correctly. I'm right-handed, and I have a video on this too, by the way, if you need a little bit more detail. But I'm right-handed, so I'll hold all my extra leash in here. Giving them too much leash sets your dog up to fail, and I want to set my dog up to succeed. So keep the leash short. I have yummy treats in this hand, and I keep this hand free to give out treats. What you don't want is to be pulling back and forth on this leash. You've got to let the dog think, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to get a piece of treat, and I'm just turning around so you guys can kind of see what it looks like with her because she's kind of on the small side. Okay, so all you want to do, and where she sits, I really don't care, but all you want to do is take one step forward, and the minute you feel the pressure loosen, you say yes, and you give a treat. Yes. Not just that. So I'm going to set her up a little bit, and I'm going to throw a treat forward so you can kind of see her pulling, and then I'm going to wait for her to release that leash pressure so that I can reward her. Now remember, she's so fast, I couldn't tell if she was where she's supposed to be, so I feel the leash. When you feel tension, even a little tension is too much. The minute you feel that tension release, say yes, reward your dog, and hold the treat by your leg so your dog has to come back to you to get it. That way you're not walking around trying to give your dog a treat, okay? So that's a step. I'm gonna show you how to do this. And again, I'm gonna set her up. I'm gonna toss a treat so she'll pull so you can see when I reward her, okay? Wait it out. It seems like I'm waiting for her. Go get that treat, go get it. It seems like I'm waiting for her to turn around and look at me, but she just so happens to be looking at me and releasing the pressure. See how that can get really confusing watching the dog's body? Focus on leash pressure, okay? I want you to practice this daily with your dog on a leash and do one step at a time, okay, for 10 steps. So it'll be one step, wait, reward, another step, wait, reward, so that you're doing it into 10 individual steps and rewarding. Do that for a week, okay? Next week, do 3 in a row, 3 steps in a row. So it would look like, so 3 steps in a row, and you might lose her because she's little, but 3 steps in a row would look like this. 1, 2, yes. Okay. And of course you can keep walking 3 steps forward. I'm just taking steps back, which you can reward steps back too. Yes, she stays with me. Hence the loose leash. Yes. Okay. 1. She's learned to stay with me, and then it's rewarding. Okay, I hope that makes sense on how to teach your dog how to loose leash walk. And once your dog will do this pretty regularly, it's time to practice outside, okay? So working inside with a shorter leash is gonna definitely set you up for success. Now it's time to go outside, practice outside, and make it easier. Start back at 1 step at a time, 10 steps each day for a week. Same thing like you did inside. Once your dog gets good at that outside, do 3 steps and so forth, okay? Reward often. The minute you stop rewarding this behavior, it's gonna go away, okay? Your dog's gonna see a squirrel, he's gonna want something. Reward it often. I always say bring treats on a walk, and every 5th step, just stop and reward your dog for a good behavior, okay? Eventually you can work it out to every 10 steps, and you can reward your dog for good behavior. But it's a really good reminder for us to remember to reward our dogs instead of get hooked up on our cell phone and chatting with neighbors or whoever's walking with us. Focus on your dog, okay? That's how to teach your dog polite leash manners. Thank you for visiting us at Dog Training Nation. You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.